Somebody touch your hair. Whoop. Somebody touch your hair. Whoop.
Still exemplify the essence of Africa.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I'm going to be doing a very requested video, and I always get DMs on my Instagram asking, what do you do to make your hair grow? How did your hair get so long in such a short amount of time? And if you have been following my channel since I started doing YouTube, you've seen that I used to have a very short haircut. I had a TWA because I cut my hair in March of 2016. It is now July of 2018, and my hair is back down my back. And so I often get questions of how I grew it so long and what are my tips and what advice would I give to somebody trying to grow out their TWA. So I just thought, hey, it's been requested, let's record the video. And I have a few tips of what I do to grow my hair. This doesn't necessarily work for everybody, but these are just my tips and things that I do to get my hair long. So if you are interested in getting some tips to grow your hair out, then just keep watching. Okay, so I have a list on my phone, and I'm just gonna go down the list. So my first tip is to keep your hair moisturized, whether it's with water, with an oil, with the leave-in conditioner. Your hair has to be moisturized. And I think a lot of natural people just think, oh, if I moisturize it once a week, it's fine. No, you need to moisturize your hair at least 3 times a week and make sure your ends are staying sealed and moisturized, because that is where breakage begins. And although your hair might be growing, if your hair is breaking on the ends, it won't seem like it's growing. Tip number 2, trim your ends. So I personally trim my ends every couple of weeks when my ends start to look raggedy and they don't curl and they're really rough. And I don't blow my hair out to trim my ends. I just twist my hair down and I cut the end of the twist where I see the most damage, where it's not looking moisturized, where it's not curling at the end. And if you're natural and you twist your hair, the best way to see if your hair is healthy is when you twist it down and you have that spiral curl at the end. And if not, that either means you need to moisturize your hair or you need to clip your end. Tip number 3, cut the heat out. The heat out. No blow dryer, no straightener, no curler, none of that. I do not put any heat on my hair. 0. I don't blow dry my hair. I don't straighten my hair. I don't curl my hair. None of that. I don't do any of that. And I have been doing that for a long time. Even before I cut my hair, I never put heat on my hair. And that has really been helpful to me, because you don't have to worry about cutting off all the dead ends that you create when you put heat onto it. It allows your curls to start forming, and it allows your hair to just overall look healthier, because you're not frying it constantly back to back and not keeping up with your moisturizing and oiling. And it's just so much easier if you don't use heat. And even if you do use a little heat, you need to make sure that you're keeping your hair moisturized, you're keeping your scalp oiled, you're keeping your ends trimmed, so that your hair has the best overall health and overall look. So yes, just cut the heat products out. You don't need them. Rock your kinks. They're what's best for you anyway. Number 4, oil your hair at least twice a week. At least twice a week. Whether it's a hot oil treatment, I'm just going to oil it on a go, or like a spray water and oil mixture. You need to keep your hair oil. You need to keep your scalp oil, because when it gets into the follicles, that's what really helps your hair grow and maintains the health of your hair. It keeps your hair follicles strong, and it produces strong hair. And when you produce strong hair, your hair is less prone to breakage, and it just makes your hair look beautiful overall. Tip number 5, protective style. It doesn't have to be weave. You can do a twist. You could do a flat twist set. You could do a braid set, whatever. If you want to do weave, that's fine. You can get a crochet set, a box braid set, a faux lock set, everything. Just make sure your hair is protected somehow. And during the summer and winter time, you want to make sure that your hair is protected, because that is when most of the damage comes. It either, oh, I'm not going to do it and it gets tangled and damaged, or it's really cold, it's sucking the life out of my hair. You need to make sure that your hair is protected. You need to make sure that you keep your hair laid, one, but healthy overall. And protective styling don't have to stay in for 4 months. They can stay in for 2 weeks, a week, as long as you're not constantly manipulating your hair, because that is what causes breakage. Every time you want to play in your hair, every time you want to change styles, I would recommend changing styles at least once a week. Maybe wear a style for 1 week and then change it the next, or maybe wear a style for 2 weeks. I recommend 2 weeks, or at least 2 weeks, so your hair isn't being played with and it is able to form to that style and stay protected and sealed. Tip number 6. So this goes along with my protective styling tip. Keep your hands out of your hair. Don't touch your hair. Don't let anybody else touch your hair. Don't let your mama touch your hair. Don't let your boyfriend touch your hair. Don't let nobody touch your hair. Don't touch it. Don't somebody touch your hair. Whoop. Somebody touch your hair. Whoop. Don't touch your hair. Like, do not touch your hair. Don't keep your hands out of your hair. Like, I don't know. It's nothing else for me to say. Keep your hands out of your hair. When you play in your hair, you cause frizz. That damages your curl pattern. That damages the curl definition. That makes it more prone to breakage. It makes your hair, like the oils from your hands can damage your hair. Like, just don't touch your hair. Keep your hands out of your hair. You know the style is there. You don't need to touch it. You want to see it? Look in the mirror, okay? Okay, just keep your hands out of your hair. Tip number 7. Before you go to bed, make sure you wrap your hair, whether it's with a scarf or with a bonnet or some type of material, some type of satin material, because satin is very good for natural hair. You need to make sure that you wrap your hair on a consistent basis. And me, when I come in the house, I put my bonnet on. When I go to sleep, I put my bonnet on. When I'm not going anywhere, my bonnet is on my head, just to make sure that, one, my styles can last a long time. When I go back to protective styling, they last a long time if I keep my hair wrapped. 2, to keep the moisture in, to keep all the moisture in my hair, because 4C hair sucks up moisture. It is a sucking type of hair. You need to keep it moisturized, and if you just go to sleep on your cotton pillows, then the cotton pillow is absorbing all the moisture in your hair. You need to make sure your moisture that you put into your hair is staying there, and a satin bonnet is really going to help that. So you can go to your local beauty supply store, you can go to Walmart, you can go to Amazon, wherever. Just order you a satin bonnet and keep it on your head, okay? A critter. Tip number 8, deep condition your hair at least twice a month, at least. Whether it's I'm a deep condition when I wash my hair, or I'm just randomly deep condition. Me, I do deep conditions when I feel like my hair is feeling really dry and unmanageable, and during the summer times that happens a lot. So I do deep condition very often, and it just helps me manage my hair a little bit better. It helps manage less breakage, less dryness, and it's overall just healthy for my hair. Now, if you don't want to deep condition twice a month, at least try and deep condition once a month, just to give your hair that good love. Like, you just want to let it sit on there for a long time. Like, pick a day where you don't do anything, you're just sitting in the house, and you put that deep conditioner in, and you wash it out when you feel like you're ready to wash it out, because your hair will thank you. It will be more lush, more soft, more manageable, and when you go to detangle it, it will not fight you. It'll just detangle, and you can do whatever style you want to do. Protective styling, a wash and go, whatever you're doing to your hair, just make sure that it's conditioned. Number 9, hot oil treatments and protein treatments. When I used to get my crochet braids or my sew-ins, I always do a protein treatment or a hot oil treatment before, just to get my hair prepared for the wear of this protective styling that I'm going to do. You can do protein treatments randomly. You don't have to do them before you get a protective styling, and that really helps build your hair and make it stronger without having to put different types of chemicals in your hair. Now, hot oil treatments, I do have a video that I just did with the Curly and Free brand. I'll link that up above. And yes, that oil is great. And I do hot oil treatments. You don't have to have a specific oil. You can use any oil in your house and just warm the oil, because that helps promote hair growth. When the oil is warm and getting into your follicles, and massage your scalp, okay? It really promotes hair growth, and it'll just help distribute the oil everywhere, because you may think you're oiling your whole scalp when it's really just only getting to one section of your hair. So make sure you massage your scalp when you oil, do hot oil treatments, protein treatments, all types of treatments. And if you don't have a specific oil, you can buy a protein treatment at your local beauty supply store, or you can buy a hot oil little treatment pack at your local beauty supply store with all the instructions, and you just put it in the microwave and then you're good to go. You put it on your hair and you can leave and go. So yeah, just go invest in that, and they're like $1. So tip number 10. Hair growth depends on you. It's not just something that happens overnight. I mean, of course it happens overnight, but you need to make sure your body is healthy, because if your body isn't functioning correctly, then the other systems of your body isn't going to function like they need to. So you need to make sure you're eating healthy. You need to make sure you're getting enough sleep. Healthy. I am a vegetarian. I'm almost a year in, and I feel like it has really contributed to my hair growth, because I'm not eating meat. I'm not really eating junk food anymore. Mainly all I eat is vegetables, pasta, rice, fruit. And I think that has really, not only has it helped my hair, but it has helped my skin a lot. And yeah, I'm not saying that you have to go vegetarian, but just cut off some of the fats and the carbs and you will really see a difference. And sleep, make sure you're getting at least, I know it's hard, y'all, but let's just say 6 or 7, because I know it's really hard to get 8 hours of sleep. But especially for us college students, just make sure you're getting enough sleep and staying hydrated. When you're hydrated, your body will be hydrated and your hair will appear hydrated. If you're dehydrated, then your hair will look brittle and damaged, and you don't want that. So just make sure you're getting enough sleep, eating healthy, and staying hydrated. Tip number 11. I do not brush my hair, comb my hair, unless it is absolutely necessary. Absolutely. The only time I comb my hair is, I don't even know, because I don't do it. The only way I detangle my hair is I finger detangle. I take a section of my hair, I put some product on it, and I massage it through until I feel like I can get it, and I just finger detangle it. I make sure I get all the knots, and I make sure I work through all the knots. And with a knot, if you ever get a knot in your hair, do not rip it. Do not rip it, because more likely than not, the hair is still fixable. The hair is still manageable underneath the knot. You need to just take the time to undo the knot. And if it's a really small knot that you can't get, just cut it. Don't rip it. Because when you rip it, you rip up the hair strand. You don't just rip the hair strand that you ripped. You rip up the hair strand, and it just continues to break and break and break. So when you cut it, it cuts at the seam. It cuts at where you cut, and it won't break anymore. But just make sure you try and work out your knots in your hair. Do not rip them immediately. And finger detangling has worked best for me. I know sometimes people just want to detangle their whole head, but if you want to take the time and make sure your hair looks healthy and is healthy, then I would recommend finger detangling, because 1, it doesn't rip out as much hair. 2, I feel like it's easier than a brush because it's not as difficult, especially when you use water and other products. So just try and finger detangle as much as possible. And so my last tip would have to be to just be patient. When I first got my hair cut, I thought I was going to keep it cut and did not realize I'm not big balling like that. But you just have to be patient. You have to work with yourself. You can't keep beating yourself up because your hair is not growing at the pace that somebody else's hair is growing. And me personally, my hair's always grown fast. It runs in my family. My mom's hair grow fast. My grandma's hair grow fast. Like, everybody's hair in my family just grows quickly. And I feel like 2 years is enough time for my hair to be where it is. And I think that me cutting my hair has overall helped the health of my hair, because before I was just doing it, I didn't really care. And now I actually take time with my hair, and I make sure that it's done properly, and that I oil my scalp, and I'm doing my deep conditions, and just making sure that it's overall healthy. But just make sure you don't rush the process. You cut your hair for a reason. Enjoy the process of having short hair. Try different colors, try different styles, wear different accessories that you can't necessarily wear with big hair. Just be patient with yourself, and don't compare your process to somebody else's that you see, because you never know. They might have clip-ins in, but you thinking, oh my god, their hair grew so fast. Like, don't ever judge someone's hair journey with your own. Like, just trust the process, because if you just love your hair and you're actually taking time with your hair, then all the hard work that you put in will show off. And before you know it, like, you're gonna be like, yes, this is me, this is my hair, and I'm proud of it. So just trust the process, don't rush it, and enjoy short hair, y'all, because it's only short for a little bit. So thank y'all so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, because this has been my most highly requested video as my hair has been growing, and I have decided that I'm going to be on a journey to waist length hair. I'm not that far. I'm thinking about maybe another year and a half. If I keep up these tips and make sure that I take care of my hair, that I should be very, very close to reaching waist length hair. So if y'all want to just continue that journey with me, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and also follow my Instagram, because I have a lot of hair inspiration pictures and different styles that I do. And I really hope this video can help y'all in y'all own hair journey, and just help y'all in general. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and comment any more videos that you would like to see pertaining to natural hair, or even like a product review, because I do like trying new products. And yeah, just share this video with anybody that you think that would like it, and I'll see y'all guys in my next video. Bye.